What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up. Issue. We got the number 4th ranked Indiana Pacers at the number 1 ranked OKC Thunder. Game 1 of the 2025 NBA Finals is here. Hey, man. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I am a little bit bittersweet at this. As we all know, this should some way, in some form or another, should be saying the Warriors versus whoever team, all right? We'll be here next year. With that being said, man. Now, this is the first time, I believe, in a long-ass time that there are 2 new teams in the NBA Finals, which could possibly make it fresher. The previous week, when we found out who the Finals contestants was, man, I asked you guys, and I want to see, do a predicts right now up in the chat, or for the YouTube if you missed the stream. Do a quick predicts right now, and do not change your predicts. Do you got the Thunder? 1 in the chat, or 2, the Indiana Pacers to win the entire Finals. Now, last week, I said that the OKC Thunder got this in 6 games. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna stand by that. You know what I'm saying? I really can't see the Pacers. To be honest, I really want to give OKC the sweep. But my DMs would probably be flooded with Pacers fans, so I ain't trying to cite. I say 6 games. I'm not gonna change my prediction. I think humbly 6 games. You know what I'm saying? And shit. All we can hope for, honestly, I'm going to be super pissed if all these finals games is blowouts. I ain't going to lie to you. I'll be super pissed. We got the Thunder. SGA. Shet. Caruso of Alex. The Dort dude. Jada. The other Williams dude. Wiggins' brother. The Wallace dude. Hartstein. And the rest are nobodies. The Pacers. Halliburton, Toppin of Obi, Miles Turner, Sycom, Nembhard, Neesmith, the McDonald's dude, and I think that's everybody. The 2025 NBA Finals is here. Congrats to both of these teams, but there can only be one winner in a full, possibly up to 7-game series if it gets to that point. May the best man win. Let's check it out! Please, none of these games be a blowout. Please. It's a nice layup. Now, in NBA Finals situations in big game stages like this, I'm expecting SGA to be averaging no less than 30 points. He just won the MVP this season. So I think it's pretty safe to say he has to be averaging at least 30 points or better in a big stage like this. That's what's going to separate him from being a superstar to an elite. Jada. Damn, Sycom, step up. It's the Finals. 7-1 already? Siakam has the height advantage and quickly goes to the rim. Hard looking, like Siakam. Wallace on him again, the height advantage. Why are they having a mixed match on Syakam?
Knocks it down. But DB, that's the thing. He's not even going to try and play bully ball. He got to his spot elevated. The other time there's no one around, I can drive and get a layup.
Good shot. It's a good shot.
Quickly races up the floor.
Wide open? Hell nah, nigga. Where the energy at? They just standing around? Bro, if you put me out there on the court right now, I have way more energy than this, bro. Bro, this looks like a Monday, 7 a.m. game right now. Or practice, I mean. That's nice.
Gorgeous move from SGA. Alexander gets in the paint, throws it up. Hartstein, this time was jumped.
Did he really throw it up or he tried to lay it up and hit all glass? Wide open. Hallie.
Something they've been working on for a year and a half. They were a great offensive team last year. But we're inconsistent at the other end. Mathurin drives, goes right inside.
Oh, I forgot the Mathurin dude in the lineup. My bad. I mean, he don't be doing shit anyway. He don't be doing shit anyway. Fuck it.
SGA pull-up, got it.
I like that. All right, 25-17.
Hartstein came off the bench
for the first time in these playoffs. Drives inside.
And one!
Right hand.
Meanwhile, tell Little Rich to shoot it every time he touches it.
Got Toppin wide open.
Catches fire.
And they letting these niggas shoot, bro.
That's gotta feel good.
Both teams.
Now we gotta be able to respond.
Funny thing is, Toppin actually gets a consistent ass three, like a 95, not 85 3. I feel like he can damn near make an all-star team because his athleticism is about 99. We all know that. Defense, I think, is good. I think. He just need a three ball to get to that next level.
Nice fake. Launches that three-corner. It's good. Halliburton with his second three. And even with all the turnovers, the Pacers back within 6.
Don't lie. Looks like maybe Hallie's carrying so far. Sidecom scored 2. Make that 4.
Finishes beautiful move. Ball kept alive off the missed free throw. Taylor Williams.
Got the Dort dude.
Hesitated at first, and now
Bro, hand down, man down, man.
Williams on the drive. Dort.
Oh, look, another 3. We got a 3-point shooting fest. What a defense.
Pacers defense has been strong and tough as well.
It has, Mike, and there's a maturity to this group. They just keep
Dort,
playing.
bro, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, this gotta be the most non-defensive finals I've ever seen. Now, I know it's only game 1. They could be nervous. Y'all remember, both of these teams, 95% of the players have never been in this big stage ever in their life before. But bro, like, 3 wide open threes by the Dort dude. Like, no offense to the Dort dude, but bro, in the early 2000s, bro, do I even gotta say it? You already know what I'm about to say, right? I thought I wasn't gonna say. Nigga, in the early 2000s, players like Jermaine O'Neal would have just literally stared at him and he would have been afraid to shoot the ball. Now they getting like practice or LA Fitness types of shots wide open in the NBA Finals in 2025. That's crazy, bro. Fuck. 50 to 37?
Halliburton picks it out McConnell. McConnell nails the three.
Is this a snooze fest, y'all? Damn. Hit the floor. Good lay.
From Gildas Alexander.
Damn. Everybody hitting the floor.
McConnell kicks it out in the corner.
Good pump.
Every Toppin inside. McConnell really jump
It's my
shot.
type of pass.
TJ McConnell is the leading scorer for Indiana. Williams.
SGA.
He puts up a three.
Bombs. I ain't gonna lie. OKC kind of like, they about 3 more made threes away from making this a blowout.
Gildas Alexander loves that spot. And a nice soft touch goes over the rim. His first field goal, first points. Quick ball movement. And Neesmith,
Done?
the beneficiary.
Keep that pressure. You can limit your turnovers to maybe 14 in this half. The game could be a little different.
Up and away! Finally, a dunk or an alley-oop, something. Wake us up. This is a wide open 3-point fest and cardio game.
Toppin has to put it up. He does. And it's the three. Obi Toppin as the shot clock expires.
That's nice.
Boy, Nimrod, he is a tough playoff performer.
Pass. Damn, where's Shepard at?
Miscommunication
Is that his first bucket of the game?
defensively that time and an easy bucket. Williams, nice fake. And the drive. Mathurin with the block.
I thought Mathurin was going to get canceled for the rest of the year. Good block, good defense. That's really good defense.
Caruso trying to stop Siakam.
Damn! Side compact.
The help defense.
Backcourt.
Caruso just got over the timeline, drives in. Layup is no good.
Damn.
Hartenstein with the stop.
Now, these Angels looking like they're about to posterize somebody, though.
Off the bench. Mathurin.
Good pass.
Pass inside and the finish. Tough fit.
Sheesh, we got the first cancellation in the NBA Finals. How surprising. Mr. Hartenstein, how you doing, buddy? A smooth little 5-game cancellation in the finals, man. I knew, I could have put the over that Hartenstein was going to be. It was going to be either Hartenstein I had in the back of my head or Sidecom. Hartenstein has officially got the first cancellation in the finals this year. Damn.
Tough finish from Thomas Bryant.
You see the bench?
Gildas Alexander.
Thunder crowd went real quiet, though.
Can't get it to fall. Caruso, another tip out.
Joe.
hits
Shot.
the three. Those are the kind of intangible plays from Alex Caruso.
McDonald's.
McConnell. Bryant gets it to go. Best bench players.
He can make that?
in the NBA. Whips a pass in the corner.
Siakam.
Siakam
Damn.
nails it. And it's a
Both these
6-point
teams
game.
gotta have at least 43s attempted, bro.
Turned off, no fouls to give for Indiana.
5 seconds, third
4
quarter.
seconds. SGA against
SGA
Shepard.
size up on a 10-day contract there. What you expect? That's a mismatch. He's a scrub.
It's not easy getting past Alex Caruso.
He had a couple of
Damn.
scoring
And they setting hard screens out there. That's like the third nigga I see out of the ball.
Knocked out, able to finish. Maverick
That's
shut
the
up on
third.
that.
Yo,
Final holding.
they got Hall of Fame brick wall.
Ball denial. Stolen by Williams. Bad
Wide
pass.
open.
Turnover and a costly one.
Holy moly, it's a snooze fest, fellas. Grab the pillows. Grab the boneless chocolate chip cookies, man. Shit. Blowout game 1, ain't it?
Over Caruso, bump shot.
And 1! Caruso of Alex.
Chaos here in the fourth quarter. It's a 14-point lead. A brilliant acquisition from Sam Preston. Nimhard gets inside, back out. Obi Toppin three-pointer. Got it. Obi Toppin again.
They need about 5 more of those in the stop.
Pacers have been an excellent road team in these playoffs. 6-2.
Turner? Damn, Turner, is that your first bucket of the game, bro? I deadass forgot you was in the league. Bro, you is the tallest dude in the state of Oklahoma. In a situation games like this, you need to be having like 20 plus. Damn.
Downtown, his first three-pointer. Surrounded. Knocked away. Gets it again. Double team. Toppin three-pointer. Puts it in.
Okay.
Obi Toppin his fifth three-pointer.
They said
That's
Toppin has
17
5 threes so
points in
far.
21 minutes.
But it was also his man that had left him. It was his man that has left him. So that's what you're looking
Turner
for. Is that
thought about it. Step back 3?
Sidestep. Banks in the break. Miles Turner.
He called back on that one. Did you call back on that one?
Halliburton's got to get himself involved.
Layup back shot's good.
Okay,
Tyrese Halliburton makes it a
102.98. Yo, the Thunder having a sell job right now? Pacers just scored like 14 points in like 2 minutes. Good take. All right. It's kind of going back to a snooze fest again. Oh, that was luck.
Neesmith with his third three-pointer.
Tyrese is not even the main ball handler at this point in time because the defense has been so aggressive.
Nimhard steps back, three-pointer. Got it! Three-pointer from...
What the fuck, my nigga? When the fuck did Nimhard get that in his bag? Nigga, I was finna pause the video way before he even jacked up the shot. Bro, forget the shot. When did he get these handles? And who is his damn trainer? Because, bro, the Pacers just played, what, a week ago? He was not dribbling like this last week, bro. Yo, tell Nimhard I need that dribble trainer right now. Because, bro, this man went up from a 4th grade, respectably ball handle skills to a solid, like, early 2000s and 1 street ball, like, 92 overall handles. That was nice.
Back to Neesmith. Neesmith the drive inside.
I thought I was going to be a poster. Dort with the back!
What a rejection from Lou Dort. SGA drives.
It's a good take.
It's good.
2-possession game.
Thunder clinging to the
They got a double team SGA. Don't he got like 30 plus?
drive inside. Shot.
Back! Side cut!
Throws it back.
Yo, they only down by 3. I ain't gonna lie, Thunder's selling bad. Nimhard.
Step
Again?
back, three-pointer. Short.
I knew it. He got the rebound though. I knew it.
And the follow. Siakam puts it in. Gilgeous-Alexander
SGA.
pulls up.
Fade away.
Off the
He
mark.
clanked it. No time. I mean, they have a timeout. Call a timeout. For one, Hallie. Oh! OKC, sell job of the year. Fucking sell job of the year. Sell job of the year. Y'all were just up by 20. Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. The NBA, why are y'all making Hallie look like a top 3 point guard now? Caruso for the win! OKC, the #1 game of 2024-2025 NBA season sell job, bro. I can't believe this. This is the #1 team in the NBA? This is the #1 team in the NBA? Bro, I literally, no bullshit, almost fell asleep 3 different times throughout this video. Bro, it was a snooze fest early on in a 3-point shooting competition. How did you guys let these guys, they had to have gone on, like, anybody that watched the full game, they had to have gone at least in a 15 to 20-0 run, right? They was down by damn near 20 points in the 4th quarter, midway in the 4th quarter as of that. Like, what happened? What happened? Yo, I'm not gonna let, bro. It's gonna be a long night for you OKC fans, man. All right, the Pacers are up 1-0 in the NBA Finals so far, man. Let's check out that box score, see if there's any extra clips, and that's gonna wrap it up. I mean, bro, the Thunder have nobody to blame but themselves. As a whole team, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe everybody except for SGA. We'll see the stats in a second, but I feel like everybody in the Thunder except for SGA sold, bro. Like, bro, it's just, how? We got Siakam with 19 and 10, double-double. We got 10 and 12, double-double for Neesmith. You got multiple starters with double-doubles. You got Halliburton, 14 and 10, double-double, and 6 assists. Then you have 15 and 9 for Turner. Then topping that 17, 6 and 9, 3. They were 18 and 39 for 3. It's a lot of threes, Pacers. Calm it down a bit. Free throws, 21 attempted. Then you had the Thunder. Shet! How you doing, buddy? Now, anybody before I talk, did Shet get injured somewhere in the game? Because I'm expecting him to play at least 30 minutes a game. Did he get injured before I say anything? Or is he injured or playing on the injury? No? Shet, this is why Victor Wet Bananas is better, bro. You scored 6 fucking points. Dude, you are the... Oh my gosh, bro. This pissed me off. Bro, you are legitimately the tallest nigga in the state of Oklahoma, bro. All you gotta do... Bro, stop camping out on the three-point line. Get inside the paint. Set pick and rolls. You know what I'm saying? Start using your shoulder a little bit. Start using those hedges on the elbows. You know what I'm saying? Get down and gritty in the paint, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is why you have to respect centers that are 7-1 and up like Shaq a lot more, bro. Look at Shaq and how we play. Shaq, right now, go home and look at Shaq's 2000 and 2001 NBA Finals footage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, this is ridiculous. You should be dropping at least 25. 7'2.5", man. Nigga, 6 points, 2 and 2 free throws, so you technically only scored 4 points. I would have dropped that in the first 2 minutes of the game, bro. You have J-Dub with 17, 6 of 19. You are not an all-star, buddy. This is the same dude that called me out, remember, in the middle of the year. I think he was vlogging or something like that and said that I need to respect him and say that he is an all-star and stuff. Bro, this is terrible, bro. I don't even think in any of my recent IRLs in the past 2 to 3 years I've shot this bad. 6 of 19. 1 of 4 for 3. Free throws carried you. SGA, I mean, 14. I will say, you should expect SGA to be jacking up 25 plus shots a game. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? He's the MVP of the league, scoring champion of this year. 38 points. It's respectable. He wasn't really a free throw merchant like that. 7 of 8. Solid game. Not the best shooting percentage by him, but I will give credit for him, you know what I'm saying, attempting shots. This is what the stat line is supposed to look like every single game for these finals, especially for a player like you. 38 points. You shot better. You would have had about 50 in the game 1. You know what? Now thinking about it, yo, SGA. Because you know Iverson, I believe, holds a single debut record at like 48 points. Allen Iverson, my second favorite player of all time in the NBA. What are you trying to break Iverson's record, bro? Let's be honest with me. What are you trying to break Iverson's record, bro? You got the dork dude, 5 of 10, 15 points, 4 rebounds. That's a fact, though. You niggas want to clown me and say I have knowledge. Look, how about this? Allen Iverson record finals. Because don't think, nigga, I seen a blog post about 2 days ago saying, will any of these teams break the finals record with the points? Finals record. Hold on. I'm trying to find an article for y'all. Look. Allen Iverson still holds the record for most points ever in the NBA Finals, dropping 48 points. SGA, he was trying to go for that Iverson record, man. That's why I was like, he never really shot 30 shots before, but I'm not mad at it because he's the MVP. But look, you know what I'm saying? And, bro, Iverson did that on majority of mid-ranges too, man. shit. My man Iverson was playing today. He would have had about 60. In the finals, too. All right, you had the Wasp with 6 points, and you had 9 for Hartstein, 9 boards, and then you had 11 for Caruso of Alex. Thunder, you guys sold, man. You guys have nobody but to blame but yourselves. If I'm the Thunder, if I'm the coach, if you're a good coach, none of the players should be sleeping more than 2 hours a night. All of y'all should be at shoot-around, doing all types of fundamentals, running around, laps, everything as punishment, bro, if you're a good coach. See, I can't wait for my coaching days once I'm 35 and up, bro. Because let my team go to the NBA Finals like these and flop a 15-point lead midway in the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah. None of y'all getting no sleep. Y'all not eating no dinner. I need 7 laps around the gymnasium. I need 50 made free throws before practice is up. I need a scrimmage. The scrimmage will probably go up to about 25 and 30, and then the losing team needs to run an extra 5 laps. Oh, yeah. I'm going to change the culture, man, when it comes to them coaching days, bro. And just, you know what I'm saying, clip this and remember it, and we'll look back on it, you know what I'm saying, years from now. All right, man. We got hella clips, low-key. We got a couple of clips that had nothing to do with the finals, but interesting to look at. All right, we have Giannis interested in trade to the Raptors. Has Kuzma throwing hands? Giannis, what you doing, bro? You supposed to come to the Warriors, bro. Come to the winners. To Raptors?
Reports that this offseason is set to be explosive with Giannis, one of the names in the mix. But
Somebody say you think it's clickbait?
Must send him a message for if he was to leave the Bucks.
Got Kuzma boxing now? Shit, what you thinking, man? Hey, Kuzma just threw a mean elbow. Kuzma or John Jones right now. Or no, he's boxing, right? Kuzma or Floyd Mayweather or Tank. No, Kuzma versus Tank Davis. Who y'all got?
And Giannis just replied with laughing emojis and a face palm. And Kyle Kuzma even said Damian Lillard can get it.
You said what?
To which Dame replied that when he's healthy, he'd stop Kuz in the 5th. But Damian Lillard recently posted on his Instagram story a little bit of an update on his recovery from that Achilles
good on Dame. He's
injury.
recovering.
Making some progress. He's getting some help on that treadmill, starting to begin that walking stage. But the reports are that Giannis and the Toronto Raptors have mutual interest. If Giannis was to request a
read the
trade
captions.
from the
Hold
Bucks, where would you to leave? If he was to leave the Bucks.
All right, so caption this one said, me to Giannis if you leave next year.
Laughing emojis and a face palm. And Kyle Kuzma even said
Then a Kumpo, or no,
Damian
that's
Lillard
Kuzma.
can get it.
Dean, MF, Lillard, you next. Damn, Kuzma trying to scrap with the whole team? Hey, bro, Kuzma tired of y'all making fun of him online, man. He's taking it out on his teammates. Y'all got to chill out on Kuzma, bro.
Which Dame replied that when he's healthy,
When I'm healthy, I'm stopping you in the 5th. Long torso equals B-Hop versus D La Hoya.
he'd stop Kuz in the 5th. But Damian Lillard recently posted on his Instagram story, would you like him to go?
Part.
And one thing to look out for, Giannis and the Raptors president, Masai Ujiri, they've had a relationship for a very, very long time. Masai helped Giannis get his Greek citizenship and jumpstart his career growing up. And I know that both of them have spoken openly in interviews about each other. So that is one to look for Giannis going forward. To the Toronto Raptors, can it happen?
All right, I'm going to believe the chat. It's got to be clickbait, man, because everybody knows comfortable coming to the Warriors, bro. Come on, the Raptors ain't a fit for you.
What?
All right, we have Stephen A. Smith sounds off after Knicks fired head coach Tom. Let's look at this last. Let's look at the other clips we have so far.
The NBA Finals tips off.
All right, we have Adam Silver speaks on having 2 small market teams in the NBA Finals getting pick 1.
Tomorrow night, and Adam Silver spoke about having 2 smaller markets in the NBA Finals.
It's one thing I really
Y'all want to watch
admire about the
NHL?
NFL.
After these clips,
we
after
were
these
going
clips.
into a Super Bowl and it was Packers against Steelers. You guys would be celebrating that. Nobody would. Those would be storied franchises. People wouldn't be talking about you know the fact that Pittsburgh is a small market. So we in fact,
Soccer?
You know, I'm happy whatever team ends up in the finals, but it's been intentional.
What
from my
soccer game?
standpoint to create a system, a collective bargaining
Oh,
agreement
face.
that allows
Someone tag me the
teams
face
to
clip,
compete.
please.
By way of background, you know, we're going to have to go through a process of getting to the point where people are accustomed to tuning into the finals because it's the two teams that deserve to be there, and it's the best basketball. Similar to, again, with the Super Bowl, if I asked somebody if they were going to watch the Super Bowl, they wouldn't say who's playing. It's a national holiday, and now that's nirvana.
That's
I'm not saying we're anywhere close to that yet. There's still, if the Knicks are in the finals, there's a segment of our fan base that's going to watch that may not watch if it's other teams. But my job is to get people to love and follow this game, and so that if you're a huge basketball fan, you should want to tune into the finals because that's.
Now, this is a little bit sketchy right here. Listen to this again.
Teams, but my job is to get people to love and follow this game, and so that if you're a huge.
My job is to get people to love and follow this game when they're talking about a topic of how does it feel to have two small market teams in the NBA. So did Adam Silver just admit that they scripted this season, bro? No wonder why the Warriors is bounced out of the playoffs, bro, and not in the finals. He just accidentally admitted online that he set this whole play up. Caught in 4,000 pixels. He was yapping so fast he didn't even.
Basketball fan, you should want to tune into the finals because that's the best basketball.
And he also spoke about the lottery and the Dallas Mavericks getting the #1 pick.
You know, one reminder too, we call it, a lottery, and I think sometimes because it's a lottery, people think it must have been a 1 in a million chance that Dallas was going to win. I mean, remember, the worst performing team had a 14% chance of winning, which means there was an 86% chance they wouldn't get it. Dallas had roughly a 2% chance. So, the losingest team had a 7 times better chance. So 2% is 2%. It's going to happen. And, when people say, and therefore the lottery was broken, I have a different view, which the purpose of the lottery is to disincentivize teams from tanking. And so here you had a team which was clearly trying, whatever people think of that trade, they were trying to win. Then Kyrie got injured, then Anthony Davis got injured. Yeah. And so then they found themselves in the lottery. So,
all right, how do y'all feel about that? Y'all still think the lottery was scripted, or I'm definitely buying the first thing he had said there, bro. That was a little bit sketchy right there. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let me look at that face clip right clip. We look at the rest of the clips and we move on. Lottery has been rigged since the 80s, think? All right, we got a face clip right here from Yatsic. Jason Jason again, he betted something. Jason's reaction to losing another 10K from the Pacers Black Magic. All right, we got to give a nice little gold threat badge right there. Screaming in Ron's ear is crazy.
That's ritual shit! That's ritual shit! No way!
Yo, they right next to the bench doing this.
That's ritual shit! No way!
Yo, look at the McDonald's dude.
That's ritual shit! That's ritual.
Yo, what the McDonald's dude thinking of Ronaldo, yo?
No way! I just witnessed that in person!
Hey, man, someone check on Jason, man. You remember he lost the bet with the Knicks game about a couple of weeks ago, and now 10K, man. It's rough. All right, let's finish off the rest of these clips. We move on.
So that's his.
All right, we had Shaq crashes ESPN pregame show to fight Kendrick Perkins before finals.
So that's his definition, as he's trying to evolve it, of what a superstar is, Stephen A.
Oh, that's a superstar. That's a superstar.
Hello, Malika.
Hello.
There's no way Shaq doing this.
Hold this.
No handshake. Whoa! Nice clickbait. I'm about to say, they got Shaq crashing out because the reason why it was believable at first, nigga, bro, if you don't remember Shaq and like the crew, like Chuck and stuff like that, they lost the show on TNT, but they're basically getting a new show on ESPN. So it's like Shaq really low-key don't have nothing to lose for the next like 6 months to the NBA season start up. So I'm like, bro. That man Perkins was sweating though, huh?
I only got one thing to say. Can you dig it?
Are you not entertained?
Can you dig it?
Shaq, we appreciate you stopping by our set, and we're looking forward to
Review. SGA reacts to Halliburton's game.
You had a chance to put you guys up 3. What'd you sort of see then and then in the sequence where they take it down and Tyrese hits the shot?
Yeah, I thought I got a pretty good look. Felt good. Didn't go in. And then they got a look and it went in. I don't know. Basketball, ups and downs. It is what it is. You can't do anything about it now. Just got to be better for next game.
Joe?
aside of the Oklahoman, Shea, was this reminiscent of Game 1 Denver at all for you? You guys control most of the game. They come back late. And if so, can you sort of draw back on that experience?
Yeah, we just got to focus on being better. The series isn't 1-1, it's 1-4. So we have 4 more games to get. They have 3, and that's just where we are. We got to understand that, and we got to get to 4 before they get to 3 if we want to win the NBA championship, and it's that simple.
And who do you guys got for game 2? OKC 1 in the chat or 2 for the Pacers? I'll do a prediction. Bro, I'll genuinely be shocked. Bro, if the Pacers really win the next game, bro, they got the series. I'm not going to lie to you. But I got OKC the next game. I'm going to predict next game's going to be a blowout for sure. For sure. The Thunder are definitely mad as fuck. You win with the top 5 gifted tier. Thank you so much. OKC is definitely heated. There's no way any of those players, if they really care, are sleeping right now. At all.
It's not rocket science. We lost game 1.
OKC still in 6. I'll say that too, bro.
Tim McMahon, ESPN. Shea, I'm sure you are aware of just the crazy clutch run that Halliburton's on in playoffs.
I mean, ain't gonna lie, SJ look like he handling it like a good sport. He's not like really like down and stuff like that. He's just on in the next game type shit.
Last seconds ticking down. What's that feel like for you?
I don't know. It happened so fast. I feel like we got matched. He got down going right, pulled up from the midi, and knocked down the shot. I don't know. It didn't feel like anything crazy. He just made a play with the time winding down. Made a good play.
You guys were in a similar situation before when Aaron Gordon hit that game winner. What's the similarities? How can you guys bounce back after such a, probably it's hard to bounce back after that.
Yeah. Like me personally, like how you lose doesn't really matter. Obviously, it sucks the last second shot, but the energy in the arena and stuff like that. But we lost at the end of the day. We lost game 1. We've lost game 1 before. And on the other side of that, we came out a better team, and that's our goal. That's our mentality to try to.
Sheesh. He low-key humbly flexed on the Pacers, like, "Hey, we lost game 1 before, but we came out as on top."
Tyrese Halliburton's
All right, Tyrese, his dad celebrates in the tunnel.
Game winner in game 1 of the NBA Finals was the only time where the Pacers were in the lead in the game, and the Pacers are 5-3 when trailing by 15 points or more these playoffs. And here's Halliburton celebrating with some Pacers and his dad in the tunnel.
1 down, baby. 1 down.
You like to keep it dramatic, huh?
That man, Halliburton, the nonchalant walk-off.
Come on, man. Get greedy, man. Yeah, man. Come on, we got so much to work on. So much to work on.
Man, W family.
That man incredible, y'all. That man's incredible. Woo!
And Tyrese Halliburton and SGA's dads actually met up before game 1, and John Halliburton, Tyrese Halliburton's dad, said this before game 1.
You hear from me first. Tonight, you're that one.
Yeah, like that. All right, nice little wholesome moments like that. All right, the final clip. We don't got to look at the full thing. Stephen A. Smith's reaction. You know, he's a longtime Knicks fan of Tom Thibodeau getting fired. Now, I ain't gonna lie. The other day, I was kind of confused because, bro, one thing that I also forgot to state, bro, it's actually genuinely, I feel like being an NBA coach and even an NFL coach too nowadays in 2025 has got to be the top 5 like most difficult things to do, like job-wise or something, bro. Because, bro, never would I have ever thought, especially a team like the Knicks. They are 2 more games away from going to the NBA Finals for the first time since when? You know what I'm saying? And Thibodeau loses his job? A lot of y'all had like mixed opinions on that. Knicks fans, how do y'all feel?
Thibodeau fired? What the?
After taking the Knicks to their first Eastern Conference Finals appearance in 25 years, ultimately...
Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years. That's literally 89, 95% type, if I'm, good math, of my lifespan. They ain't been in the Eastern Conference since then. Patrick Chewing days.
I think it's fair to say that Stephen A. isn't too happy with Knicks president Leon Rose.
The New York Knicks have decided that after 5 years, it was time to fire Coach Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau today was relieved of his duties just a couple of days after the New York Knicks were unceremoniously removed from the NBA playoffs, courtesy of the Indiana Pacers, who beat them in 6 games to head to the NBA Finals while Tom Thibodeau is without a job. This is a man that guided the New York Knicks to 51 wins this season, a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. He's also somebody, ladies and gentlemen, I've been very, very critical of. They've been very, very critical of from the standpoint that I wish the man used this bench more. I remember to Kenny Smith, I said before, and I'll say it again, it was the line of the year. When Kenny Smith,
what, the Knicks don't use their bench, or Thibodeau didn't like to use the bench?
Said, Kenny Smith, the TNT, said, quote, Tom Thibodeau wouldn't want to play 9 dudes in a baseball game. That is absolutely true. So you'll run starters into the ground. You know, you don't utilize your bench. You don't work diligently enough on.
No, he said he played the starters a lot.
The bench to make sure that you got deep enough you got a deep enough bench to utilize, a la Indiana and OKC, participants in this upcoming NBA Finals who go 9, 10, sometimes 11 deep. That ain't Tom Thibodeau. And I understand that. But it's just something it's just not a good feeling to watch this man get you to within 2 games of a berth to the NBA Finals, and he's gone, but Leon Rose, the president of basketball operations for the New York Knicks, stays when you're the one that elected to trade 5 first-round picks, 4 unprotected, to the Brooklyn Nets for Mikal Bridges. There's something that's just wrong with that picture. Mikal Bridges.
They did give a lot for Mikal Bridges, bro. That's funny.
A damn good player. Mikal Bridges is Mr. Reliable. Can give you 17 to 19 a game. He's going to play 75 to 82 games a regular season for you, Mr. Iron Man. He's very reliable, very
End it off right there. If there's any more clips, let me know right now. About 15 more seconds, we'll move on. Damn, we was in our bag in this video. 50-minute long. Game 1. That's it. All right. Pacers with the W.